another sight in the game, could see the boxing voice.
Hey, can I ask you guys for a point in favor? Can I ask for a point in favor? Can you sing the name of my website? Oh, never mind. It's all right. It's all right. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. He would say yeah though. Mr. Roger, what's going on?
What's going down? What's happening, man?
How you feeling? You like what you saw?
It's time to perform. Havoc is in the house. The family is here. My brother from another mother, Angel Garcia, has blessed me. What can I say? Brother Marshall's here. Our new commissioner, Tom Hoover, he's in the house. What can I say?
What are you expecting for tomorrow night? Now that you're seeing the Latin Snake right in front of your fighter, after the stare down, what do you think?
Step-by-step dissection and then in completion, annihilation.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Check me out. I'll be over there in a little bit. Take a flick. I can't.
Give me the phone.
I'll be over there. Nah, on the let's chill next. I think you had a flick.
Matt, let's see if they give me 2 minutes. Yeah, I think we'll eat real quick. As soon as he get out, we'll Alright, we're gonna wait. So we're gonna go walk around, see what else is out here, see what we could get. Go Sergio Mora, looking extremely good after making weight. I don't even look like he had to make weight. Right? So there's Paulie back here. Paulie can't. No. Paulie. It is Paulie. All right, Paulie, just wanted to ask you, man, obviously you said that you never felt this good making weight before since 140, and I spoke to Memo, and he says he disagrees with you. He feels that his training regimen can add power to Paulie Malignaggi.
Well, here's the thing. He helped me make the weight, he helped me with the dieting, and he's a very intelligent guy, but we didn't do a lot of the strength stuff that we had worked on for the O'Connor fight, because I didn't want to work on anything new. I didn't want to work on anything new in this training camp because it was too big of a fight. So more so Memo came in handy, really helping me make the weight, and he really did help me out a lot in making the weight. There were certain things as far as certain kinds of foods he wanted me to eat. You know, there's a lot of foods are healthy, but not a lot of healthy foods are the right foods for when you're making weight, or certain times they might be the right foods, but not other times. So that Memo helped me understand when to take what foods. You might have a table full of healthy food, but maybe this kind of healthy food you can't have at this time, or this kind of healthy food you might only be able to have earlier in camp and not later in camp. So all that stuff makes a big difference. I didn't know that. I just figured as long as you eat healthy, you're good. But so in that regard, he really helped out a lot, and yeah, that's why I made the weight pretty well.
Obviously, you've been on both sides of the ropes, in the ring and outside, being a commentator. With your keen eye, does Garcia look like he made this weight healthy? Because his struggle at 140 was the weight. Do you feel that he was able to make this weight 100%?
I'm not a doctor in that way or anything like that. However he shows up tomorrow, I mean, we'll find out. You know, when you just moved up in weight, you don't figure like you're gonna have trouble making the weight. You'll always work to make the weight, don't get me wrong. I mean, when guys move up in weight, they're not losing weight, they're actually just losing, they're not gaining weight, they're actually just losing less weight to make weight. So it always helps to keep on 7 extra pounds when you can't make the other weight anymore. So I'm sure he's fine. I remember that when I made the weight jump from 40 to 47, and it felt a lot better.
So you did a little posturing, got on your tippy toes for him, and he flexed for you. How did you take that face off?
Oh, because he had shoes on. I didn't have shoes on. So I was like, dude, you look you're taller than me than you should be. He wasn't that much taller than me, but I was barefoot, he had shoes on, so I'm like, yo. I'm like, he's cheating on the stand down, so I got on my toes.
All right, this is my co-host, the Casual Fan.
What's up, man? Paulie Malignaggi, pleasure to meet you. Real quick question, a casual question. What's the weights on your wrist for?
Oh, on fight week, I've been doing this since the amateurs. I just put on weights on my wrists, just so everything I do everything with them except train. Because if I train with weights, then I feel like my hands are gonna lose control if I throw punches. So I do everything except train. So I'll eat with wrist weights on. I just drive with my wrist weights on. And what happens is, my weight, the weight on my wrist, I get used to carrying it around. So when I take it off, I'll be lighter. So when I put the gloves on, it's actually less weight on my wrist than I've had all week. So maybe it's mental, but it helps me out.
So it's a benefit is give you more speed?
Yeah. It's to kind of help me control my speed better, you know? That way when I have the gloves on, it's lighter weight than I've had on all week, so I can control it better.
One more quick question. You got, like Ness said, the keen eye outside of the ring. Describe your opponent for me. I just know him for being like Hispanic with power, the left hook. Describe him a little more in depth for me. Describe his style.
I think his style is to punch with you. If you get reckless, if you sleep on him for a second, he will catch you. A lot of people think he's looking down or he's not looking when he punches. Sometimes he's not, but the case remains that it's still a timing thing with him. He's looking to catch you as you're committing to your offense, and if you can get your maximum commitment to your offense and get you, that's what makes him effective, and that's how he got guys like Amir Khan. That's how when he knocked out Morales, caught him with the same thing. It's something that's worked for him, and you obviously have to, when you're pulling the trigger, you have to be alert with a guy like that.
Right. Well, pleasure to meet you, Paulie. Thanks very much. All right. Thanks.
All right, Paulie. Thank you, brother. Let's see. I didn't get to hear your question. You're too far from me.
Oh, I thought you did.
Tony, get 2 minutes? Can I get 2 minutes?
Don't tell call his name.
Hold this for me.
Camera?
ThaBoxingvoice.com, live here with Tony Davis, strength and conditioning coach. So, what do you think, man? What do you think of your racehorse? Did he look good today at the weigh-in? Is he ready to hit the ring tomorrow night?
Oh, you know he is. We were real happy with this camp, everything, how it went along. He made weight easy, so it's time to go.
Would you guys wake up this morning?
146.
Oh, so it was just a matter of not eating? I mean, what was his day like?
We continued to eat healthy, to monitor.
No, I mean today, this morning. What did you guys do this morning?
A light meal, light drink, that's it. And the rest is just dry out. You had a late weigh-in today, 5 o'clock. So you couldn't starve him for the entire day. He was already on weight.
So you're expecting 100%, 147-pound Danny Garcia tomorrow?
Absolutely. No excuses.
What are we going to get, man? Sean Porter set the bar very high by knocking out Paulie Malignaggi. Could we expect that left hook of Danny Garcia tomorrow night?
That's always a possibility. We talked about this before. If it's there, we're taking it. But we're built for the distance. So let's go.
All right, well, thank you very much, Tony.
Thank you.
Lou, you got 2 minutes for me? BoxingVoice.com, live here with promoter Lou DiBella. Lou, obviously a lot of stuff with Al Heyman, but this is a good thing, PBC, for a guy like you. You got guys like Travis.
It's a good thing for the fans, man. It's a good thing
for everybody. For everybody, because we got a guy like Travis Peterkins that we don't normally get to see.
It's going to be on ESPN 3 now. It looks like at 8 o'clock. Probably on ESPN 3, the Peterkin bout. Undefeated Travis Peterkin, 15-0. Undefeated Lennon Castillo at 12-0. I think that's going to be on ESPN 3 at 8 o'clock.
Now, what do you see in Mr. Peterkins that you decided to match him up so tough versus an undefeated fighter so young in his career?
It's time. It's time. He's 15-0. He's undefeated, but you got to, at some point, you got to step up. And you got to show what you got. This is a time for Travis.
Now, so much talk about sham promoters, but you actually promoted here. This card is based.
Man, there were more people here today at the weigh-in than bought tickets last week in Vegas. So I don't know, man. If I'm a sham promoter, some people must be a lot worse than I am.
Paulie Malignaggi's from Brooklyn. You got
you know what? Anyone who's there tomorrow night is going to see what kind of promotion this is. Because the room's going to look great. It's going to be rocking and rolling. We're going to be great on TV. This is a terrific card. I think Mora and Jacobs is going to be much more competitive than a lot of people think. Jacobs a great young champion, you know, a guy that's overcome a lot of adversity. But, you know, Mora's the guy that belongs, man. He's been at the top before. He won the first season in Contender, former world champion, beat Vernon Forrest. He's been in with the best. I expect that to be a good fight. You know Paulie's going to throw down 110%, whatever he's got in the tank. Garcia hasn't looked so great lately. So now Garcia at 47, is the weight going to be good for him? Is he going to look better now that he's not, you know, trying to get down to 140? And what's Paulie got left in the tank? We're going to find out tomorrow night. But I expect a really, really good show. And look, man, I don't get like the hate, because boxing on free TV is good for everybody. It's good for everybody. And people should be rooting for the success of boxing, the success of the sport. The more new fans we can bring in, the better. So having these kind of fights, you know, on ESPN, which is a big step up from the level of fight that used to be on ESPN2, I think this is great for boxing.
Now, what do you say to the naysayers, the guys that are, for instance, they compared last week's NBC Sports Net to HBO's Kovalev. Is that even a fair comparison?
I'm not gonna answer fucking stupidity.
Whoa. All right. So talk to me about who put together the card in terms of the fighters, because I see Heather Hardy, she's from Brooklyn. Paulie Jacobs, he's from Brooklyn. Philly, TJ, and also.
You know, I'm the promoter, and I work with PBC, and I work with Al Heyman, who manages a lot of the fighters. We get together, we put together a card that suits the fans and suits where we're fighting. We're in Brooklyn, so Heather's on the card from Brooklyn. Peterkin's on the card from Brooklyn. Rafi Vasquez is on the card from Brooklyn. Adam Kaunaki's on the card from Brooklyn. Danny Jacobs on the card from Brooklyn. Paulie Malignaggi's on the card from Brooklyn. So where does this fight belong? Right here at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
All right, Lou, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Some more behind the scenes here. How you doing? Heather, how was weight? gonna make me knock. Yo, you know this dude from
Hey, I tagged you on that one.
he always at Paulie fights. Yeah. Hey, casual. Hold this. Yeah. Just, you know, I focus on Paulie and the trainer until I set this up.
Yeah, buddy. Boy, you got it on selfie, man. Check it out. 1, 2. 1
You got another pair for him? Yeah, I got
¿Qué es lo que está pasando? ¿Hay un problema con los guantes?
Uno de los guantes no queda bien.
Too tight.
Mira, este es que nosotros necesitábamos.
Sí, búscame.
Este es para allá, este pueblo tuyo.
¿Tú eres dominicano? Ya, todo el tiempo yo no sabía. I was at your card in the resorts.
Yeah, remember.
Allá en Santo Domingo.
When Dominguez was there, but he didn't fight that day. Juan Dominguez.
But he left us.
Alantez Fox fought that day.
No. All media's gotta go. Media's not supposed to be back here. No. Sorry. Okay. You're with the media, you gotta go. Now, media,
Yo, got kicked out, but I ain't going nowhere yet. Can I get some hearts for still being here, or y'all gonna make me leave because y'all don't want to show no love for everything that I do for y'all? Yo, I'm trying to get to 1 million hearts, man. Why I leave? Because I ain't trying to get put on the spot. I don't need to. They always give me what I need, so I follow the rules. Don't sweat it. We getting what we getting, and we gonna get more. They already said I could get Danny, fall back. Let me do this. I'm driving this car.
You ready to get Sean?
Yes. Yep, I seen the email. Yep.
Thank you.
Action. They left. They are. I need to get Matt's attention. Here he come right now. She said no media back there. You think he'll walk it? Lisa, unless you say something to her, yeah. That's why I'm behind here. I don't even want to get upset, you know? Yeah. live here with Willie Monroe Jr, El Mongoose. El Mongoose, so what's going on, brother? When we gonna see you back in the ring? You know you're coming off a hard fight, but we're still excited. We're still behind you. We want to know when you're gonna get back in there. We'll mix it up with one of these other 160 pounders.
I want to know too. But I was told like late September, early October, sometime in the fall. So we'll see. I mean, hopefully it's on the undercard of Triple G Lemieux, you know.
Makes sense. It makes sense. They're building up Lemieux and Triple G and Canelo and Cotto as the four kings. You got to slide back up in there and get in the mix, man.
I mean, I got to find some way to get, like you said, slide back up in there. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
Now, is your next fight going to be on HBO, or are the viewers of HBO going to be blessed to see you fight there, or you don't know what network yet?
We haven't been told a network, a fight date, or anything. We just been told late September, early October. And, you know, that's enough for me because I live in the gym, so.
So you're staying in shape?
I mean, if you stay ready, you don't got to worry about getting ready.
15 pounds away?
About 12 pounds away. Last night I was about 12 pounds, 170.3, so 171.3 last night, so.
Any sparring, or you wait till you actually have a fight signed before you do sparring?
We like to wait. I'm just working on a couple things. I have my amateur coach that was he's working with me on a regular right now, just re-implying some things that we did in the amateurs. So
a little bit of cardio is just staying in shape.
Yeah, and just more or less training the mind now. You know what I mean? It's time to take it to another level. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get a little comfortable, you know what I mean, doing what you do. It's almost like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And we saw the last fight there were a couple things that need to be fixed, so we're working on it right now.
Now, you're here at an ESPN PBC event. I mean, is there any chance that we could get to see you on Premier Boxing Champions one day?
I mean, hopefully. This is a beautiful beautiful venue for boxing, and PBC has really been getting a lot of viewers, and a lot of people are respecting what's going on under the PBC umbrella. So hopefully, and why not? ESPN is where I really made my name. So I mean, you know.
Now, obviously, you being in the 160-pound division, there was a guy that made weight today. What did you think of Daniel Jacobs and the way that he looked? Obviously, that's someone that you could face maybe in the future, maybe here on Premier Boxing Champions.
Yeah, actually, Daniel Jacobs is a real good friend of mine. We're in the amateurs together. We fought on a couple amateur teams. I mean, he's right up the road. He's in Brooklyn. I'm in upstate. But I mean, he looked good. Him and Mora look good on the scale. Danny looks to be in tremendous shape. So I mean, I'm pulling for him. I'm hoping he wins tomorrow, which I mean he should. If he goes out and be the Danny Jacobs that I know, he'll be able to win easy tomorrow.
Well, my last question: if you had your way, who would you pick to be your dance partner for the fall?
Oh man, anybody in the middleweight division. I mean, I fought who's considered the best middleweight, you know. So I mean, why not go after another top middleweight, you know? But I mean, you know how it is. I mean, they line them up. I take them, you know.
All right, Willie. Well, if you have any social media you want to give out at this time, anybody wants to follow you can do so?
Yeah, they can follow me on Twitter at Willie Monroe Jr. and they can follow me on Instagram at Willie_El_Mongoose_Monroe Jr.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Mongoose, thank you. All right, brother.
For sure.
Sam, can I get 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Why you had to think about it, Sam? What happened? All right. All right. BoxingVoice.com live here with Sam Watson. Sam, obviously we're here at an ESPN, Danny Garcia, Malignaggi, Premier Boxing Champions event. What do you think about this card, and how did it get put together? I mean, Danny moving up from 140 to 147. He's looking to make a statement here versus Malignaggi.
Well, Danny's ready. Danny is totally ready at 147. Paulie's ready. Paulie can move and do his thing. Both of them wanted to fight. Paulie wanted to fight a long time ago. Danny wanted it now, so it's happening. It's going to be a big fight, great fight.
Obviously, Angel Garcia being Angel Garcia, but both him and his son are saying they're going to do the same thing they did at 140 here at 147. You think it's possible? Could Danny Garcia be the undisputed 147-pound champion the way he was at 140?
Danny Garcia is a great fighter, and a great friend. So it's going to be a fantastic fight tomorrow night. It's going to steal the show. It's going to be one of the best fights in Barclays history.
Do you think that him moving up in weight is going to be the mitigating factor and have him looking good again? Because he said that for a year and a half now he wanted to move up.
Yeah, he's been trying to lose that weight. He's been trying to, he's been he been making 40, but he beat at 40, 41. It ain't fun. So now at 47, I'm sure he's stronger, happier. We play basketball, he gets all the rebounds. He's a big guy. So now he's at 47, at the weight he wanted to be at. He get a chance to show the world what he really gonna do.
Switching gears a little bit, man, could you shed any light on whether or not Floyd is going to fight on CBS for free, or is it going to be pay-per-view with Berto? I mean, what's going to happen with Floyd Mayweather? Is he still fighting in September?
Floyd Mayweather's the only person that sells tickets. Nobody else sells tickets in the whole wide world, so I don't know. I have no idea, but he wants to fight on September the 12th, and he's going to fight September 12th. And if it's Berto or whoever else it is, he's ready. Floyd Mayweather's ready. He runs every day, working out every day. He's ready to fight.
Well, I have it on good notice that Berto put in a call saying to a specific strength and conditioning coach that he needs him to get him ready for September. So is that almost in the works?
Well, let's get it on. That sounds great to me. I hope like hell they fight. Berto's a big, strong young man. Floyd is a proven warrior from all his fights. He fought all the ones they thought he wouldn't fight. He fought when they said he wouldn't fight Pacquiao, he fought Pacquiao. When they said he wouldn't fight Canelo, he fought him, whooped on him. When they said he wouldn't fight Cotto, he whooped on him. So Floyd Mayweather fought them all. He's the greatest of all time. I love that brother to death. Can't wait to see him fight whoever he fights on September the 12th.
Well, they say that the rumor is that he wants to give back to the fans and do this one on free TV. Is any truth to that? That's what we want to know. Is it going to be a free Mayweather fight, possibly on CBS, so that he could bring more eyes to Premier Boxing Champions? If he does it for free, you know?
I don't know. Like I said, he's the only one that does sell tickets. When he fights, they sell up. They fill up. So I don't know. I got to go.
All right, Sam. Thank you.
I want to answer that. Let me see. Hell no. Did Danny dip off already? Yep, he's gone. Right? Alright, whatever.